performances. How can, when you knew you needed this game the most, Liverpool were dropping
you could
2
drop points, Chelsea were dropping points.
It was an opportunity for you, and you just spilled it. I mean, a friend of mine sent me a message and said, "Guy, I would rather go for MMM than put my bet on the Gunners."
Because Arsenal fans try to understand this thing, Cecilia. And when you look at the table, you say, okay, this one close up, this one close up, this one close up. For us followers of the league, we want to be competitive, we want to even go down the wire so that we talk about it. But every time, particularly January, February, Arsenal just gives you this kind of performances that makes you go,
This is their season, and this is because, I don't know, the club has consistently found it difficult getting players who could last the while. You know, most of these players you would even expect can't change the rhythm for them in the mode of Thierry Henry, you know, the way they used to do in the past. Come in and fizzle out. You know, and I keep wondering, what's happening at the Emirates? There must be something going on. What is it that, as a Wenger, with all his experience and, you know, expertise, you know,
some good quality in the team also.
has not been able to play good football, has not been able to actually get it as far as winning the EPL is concerned. And when you have teams like Watford coming, I mean,
sorry, Sana. So that's it. Arsenal fans, let's take a breather. When we come back, Arsenal fans, we want you to tell us what the problem is. Don't go anywhere. Stay. Welcome back, Sports This Morning on Channels Television. Cecilia, let's take a look at what the papers are saying.
Okay, here I'll start with Sporting Life. This one says Xhaka is actually advising Alex Iwobi. He says, go to bed early. Okay, I know what this means. But then you have some Nigerian players and also players from Africa sealing different deals on transfer day. Doing a Ludon deal to Yatar after his medicals, and Igebo joining Rizerspoor in Turkey. And Adebayo also joining another Turkish side, talking about Başakşehir, his move there. Another one, President Barry condoling with the sports minister on the death of his wife. And also MNK, he's also in the move. Then you have Yaya rejects offer from Olympic Marseille, so he's remaining at City. And Arsenal agreed Minila's terms, and MNK in talks with New York Red Bulls. Is going to end up where? In MLS? Yeah. Which one gets you talking from this Sporting Life?
Yeah, I think Igalo completed a £20 million deal to China. It just shows that they are not, the Chinese football authorities are not just picking the experienced players, they're actually bringing in the younger players to develop their league. For me, it's okay, money is the name of the game. A lot of people have been talking about China not competitive and all of that. Very soon you're going to see the league very, very competitive, because some of the best players in the world are looking there. Some that have not even been approached want to play there already. So we're going to see a league that will evolve over and over. And you know, the Chinese, once they take over anything, they want it to be the best. They're splashing in money and they want the best. Yeah, for Igebo, for me, Havo played in La Liga, in Israel, and all that, coming back to Rizerspoor, for me, it's not really the kind of move we would have expected. But okay, it's still better. You know, he wants to play some football. Turkey is not a bad place. Adebayo is in the twilight of his career, doing very well. MNK well, and MLS, I learned he was about going to Russia at some point. Well, it's okay for him. He too is not getting younger. I think the money is what matters now.
Okay, money is what matters.
Let's get your opinion on Alex, who will be scoring his goal number 4 as Arsenal celebrate Nigeria's 50th appearance for club. That's front page of the Complete Sports newspaper. Alex Iwobi, one good player that if we manage him properly, the future looks good.
Yeah, he's still very, very young. At such a young age, he's played 50 games for Arsenal already. Wow. And I think for me, what a way to celebrate his 50th game for the team with that goal. But of course, we knew the final result, which was in what talking about. You know,
the final result was for Arsenal, not for Iwobi.
I think this is a future prospect.
Yeah.
I see him as the future, one of the futures of Nigerian football, a future captain of the team if he keeps up at this pace. Because and he's got a father who's really been fantastic in handling his affairs. He's got an uncle, you know, in JJ Okocha. In fact, uncles. Will I say the two JJs? You have Emma and Austin, you know, guiding him. I think the sky is the limit for the young man.
Okay, let's just take some messages on Twitter and then we'll wrap up. Olumide Ale, it's an Arsenal fan. Arsenal fans, let's hear from you. He says, old age is affecting Wenger in today's football. He needs to quit. Your opinion? And it says, so long Wenger remains there as coach, the trend of fizzling out in the second half of the season continues. But Wenger is basically Arsenal. So if you take out Wenger, don't you think Arsenal will still struggle?
They'll change the name.
Arsenal, there's a link. But maybe, like Cecilia said, we're going to have a change of name.
Gunners.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eddie Ogbemudia on Twitter. He loves the Nigeria Professional Football League. Thank you, Eddie, for talking to us. It says, very good move by Ezekiel Bassi to Barcelona B team. The move will surely help his development and glorify the MPFL.
Yeah, fantastic for me. When I learned about it yesterday, I mean, I was in an ecstatic mood because I see our players in the last couple of years moving down to Europe. They don't even play in the league before moving on. Look at a player like Wilfred Ndidi.
That's right.
He just moved on. He never played for it. When we have players like this coming from top clubs like Eyimba in the league, going to another top side in one of the biggest teams in the world. This is, an epoch-making occasion for us.
Thank you so much, Tana Ejina, for coming around. My senior brother in the industry. Thank you, Tana.
So thank you for staying tuned. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
Okay, I'm Austin Okonakwan. Remember to keep talking to us. We'll be back again tonight to talk some more sports. But until then, in everything to remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.